These are things girls want but will never ask for. If you want to be the best boyfriend she has ever had, then if I was you, I would click follow and take some notes. Okay, number 1, let's set the scene. You two have been hanging out, she leaves to go home. If for whatever reason you cannot take her home, trust me, tell her to call you if she feels unsafe. We know you care about our safety and then feel protected even when you aren't there. Number 2, if we've had a bad day, I'm going to give you a multitude of things you can do. Random hugs from the back, period. That one is a big one. Then ask us if we want to talk about it. If she does hear her out, listen. If not, you're going to say something like, okay, if and when you want to talk about it, I'm here, but should we go get food? But if she does vent to you and you do listen to her, telling her you're proud of her, or you've got this, I believe in you, or it's only temporary and we'll get through this together, or all 3, immediately boyfriend of the year. And if you really want to push the boat out, take us for food. Food is the answer to everything. Number 3, you should know by now that we're all hopeless romantics. She'll never ask for these though, because it won't be random if she does. But random handwritten notes, random phone calls, followed by you saying, I just wanted to hear your voice. And remembering our coffee order and randomly bringing it to us. Just one day, out of the blue. I would never turn down a coffee. And that right there would be the thing that makes me think, yeah, I'm gonna marry this man. This man is my husband. Oh yeah, and number 4, when we're feeling cute, when we're feeling ourselves, a compliment very much welcomed, but asking if you can take photos with her or of her? She's bragging about you, she's just gonna be bragging about you in the group chat, and surely you would want that for your girlfriend. I don't know, just a thought. These are little things that aren't little in a relationship. Let me know if this relates, and if it does, they're not mind readers, send it to them. Number 1, handles. You don't ever have to touch one when you're with them because they will open the doors for you. There's just something about it, even though we're so capable of doing that. And I'm sure it's the same when a girl then leans over and opens the door for the guy from the inside. It just does something. Number 2, when you guys are out at a restaurant and they save the last bite for you and you say, are you sure? And they say, oh, I'm not hungry, so that you eat it. And then afterwards they'll probably admit that that wasn't true, but they just wanted you to have it. Same goes for ordering extra food when we say we're not hungry, just because you know us so well and know that we'll want to pick at something. It's never that we're not hungry, we're just probably not hungry enough for a full meal, and when you know that, it's just... Number 3, the I in I love you. Girls can easily pick up on a different vibe over text. So although you might not think it shows much, just sending love you to a girl, she's probably thinking, does he want to break up with me? Even though there's just 1 letter difference, because it's more low effort. And I think it's because it almost comes across as being habitual rather than being said as though there's meaning behind it. So that is why the I in front of love you means a lot. And number 4, this one probably means the most to me out of all of them, but when you happen to be in their area, whether it's for work or to see friends, whatever, after you finish doing whatever, surprise visits or stopping by, even if it's just to say hi for a few minutes, will make their day a whole lot better. Bonus points if you come with food to make sure that we ate. These are hot girl hacks I wish I knew sooner, so I'm gonna put you on. And there's plenty more where that came from, so if you wanna be that girl, then I suggest you click follow. We're gonna jump straight into the juicy stuff. Girlies say goodbye to period cramps and hello to orgasms. Yeah, no, you definitely heard that right. 5 minutes of alone time can go a long way. Giving yourself an O actually releases oxytocin and dopamine, which are natural painkillers, believe it or not. And when you O, blood rushes to your uterus and stops the period cramps. So next time you're on your periods, get to work. Number 2, girls, there's no need to be embarrassed. We've all been there. Yeah, that's right, I'm talking UTIs and uncontrollable BV. If you want to stop smelling like flounder down there, then listen very carefully. After you pee, splash yourself with water down there. Same with when you're in the shower, do not put soap down there. It's like putting diesel in a car that runs on petrol. H2O, just add water. She's a self-cleaning gal. She doesn't need the additives, but if that fails you, look no further. This isn't sponsored by the way, but it is about to change your life. Novamin's Women's Bio Balance Gummies. Repeat after me. Women's Bio Balance Gummies. I just wanted you to get that into your head. I am normally not one for gummies, but these work. Trust me, Amazon babe, I got you. But if you are boiling on a budget, cranberry juice, that'll do the trick too. And for my final trick, I've saved the best till last. You know the cute pair of heels that you absolutely love and your feet absolutely hate? Well, whoever said beauty is pain is about to take that back. Because what I'm about to tell you, babe, is that you can last in those heels all day with this one simple trick. Before you put your heels on, looking like Dorothy trying to go back to Kansas, tape your third and fourth toes together. Sounds crazy, I know, but it relieves pressure on the nerve that sits in between those two toes, which is responsible for the pain that you feel boogieing all night in those favourite heels of yours. So there you go, try it out, let me know. And when it changes your life, you're welcome. These are insecurities girls have that to me are the most beautiful thing in the world. We're going to start things off strong, and that is with hip dips. I am yet to see a girl that has hip dips that also doesn't have a bum. Do you know how jealous that makes me? Whenever I see a girl with hip dips, I am like, that is a woman. It's a natural frame of your body. So many women have them. And let me tell you one thing, guys are not looking at them. Like, they do not exist. And if you're worried what other girls think, so many of us have them too. Hip dips are beautiful, let's celebrate them some more. Number 2 is freckles. Believe it or not, I am a freckled gal. And I used to hate them too, but they are just the cutest thing. And I'm not even talking about the ones that just sit across the cheeks and the nose. The girlies that have a whole face and body of freckles, are you crazy? You like them on other people, you just don't like them on yourself. And let me tell you one thing, do you think there would be a whole beauty trend around this? Where people spray them on if they were not desirable? You're the shit. The same goes for beauty marks, stretch marks, scars, skin discoloration. Those things are so fucking sick. Literally no one in the world can look exactly the same as you. You are limited edition. In a world where everybody is trying to look the same, you stand out and in the best way possible. Ugh, I just love it. And number 3, can we just talk about the naturally curly haired girlies out there, please? And why the hell some of you are getting it relaxed? Listen, I know it's a lot of work to maintain, but the best things in life are. Trust me, take it from a straight haired girl, it will probably take me an hour or more to get the curls that you have. And the second I step out the door, they've dropped out. So please, stop sleeping on your curls. You were blessed by the gods, so act like it. These are hot girl hacks I wish I knew sooner, especially for the summertime. So if you want to be living your hot girl summer to its full potential, I suggest you take some notes. Number 1, there is nothing worse than wearing a cute ass outfit in the summer and then stepping outside only to realize your boobs have sweat. And apparently the whole world can see that they have too. But worry no more. You know those pads you use for your period? Multifunctional. Okay, before you go out, you're gonna go grab your favorite bra and 2 period pads. Put them to the size of your bra cup and on the inside, stick them to the bottom. No more boob sweat for you. Number 2, multitasking makeup. You know when you're in a rush to get ready? Or you don't want to wear too much makeup because it's hot outside, but you still want that summer glow? Baby, trust me when I tell you these Halo Glow ones from e.l.f. are going to change your makeup game. This cream blush blends like a dream. It's also super hydrating, which is exactly what your skin is going to need in the summer. And trust me, after a night of partying, this shade is going to make you look so much more awake when you use it on your eyes. Are we seeing that? I look so much more alive now. And this will take any matte makeup look, and the tiniest amount will turn you into a bronzed, glowy goddess. You're not ready. Look at that. It's done. Finish that off with this bad boy, your makeup is staying all day. Look at this. Spray. She is not budging. So yeah, the guys that you're hugging on this hot girl summer, they're gonna be so thankful when your makeup doesn't transfer onto their clothes. And number 3, we all have that one dress that is so cute for photos, but is just not functional for real life. You'll be walking outside and pulling it down every 5 seconds because it keeps riding up. Girly, go grab yourself some hairspray and spray the top of your legs where the dress or skirt is going to sit. The fabric will stick to it and you can dance your heart out and live your best life. Do we need a part 3? These are things girls do in public toilets. If you're new here and want to find out more female secrets, then I suggest you click follow, because there is plenty more where that came from. Okay, number one, let's address why women go to the toilet in groups. Being a woman has many pros and also many cons. One of those being the wait times for public toilets. If only we learnt from Disney and fast passes existed. Anywho, you get the point, they're long. Therefore, we need people to keep us company. And or someone to pretend feeling sick so that if we're desperate, we can jump the queue. And then when you finally do get to the cubicle, the odds are the lock is broken. So you need someone to hold the door to keep you decent. And also throw you toilet paper, because the odds of there actually being some in there, very slim. Especially if we're talking about the types of toilets on a club night out. This brings me on to nightclub toilets, because this is a whole other ballgame. If you're wondering what's taking her so long and it's not the line to get in, she's not dropping the kids off either. She's probably having a therapy session with Stacey, who she met 5 minutes ago, and is trying to convince her not to go back home to her ex-boyfriend. This newfound bond quickly turns into friendship, and before you know it, you're exchanging socials, and an hour and a half has gone by. Now, one thing that is heaven to a girl is desperately needing to go for a number 2 and finding out that the toilets are empty. So we get relaxed and start going about our business because we think we're safe and in private. No, because the anxiety that we get when you hear footsteps walking into the vicinity. And I know I'm not the only one. The second you hear that pitter-patter of footsteps, you clench those cheeks like no other in the hopes to stop any splashing sound. Because the thought of them seeing your face after and knowing what you just did, it's too much. The thought of that just makes me wanna